Okay, Brett, here we go. I'm going to make a YouTube video for you. Starting with how to put together all these diagrams. So up here, you can see this one is just a picture. This is actually what's inside. Down here, we have this video, or we have this diagram of the heater section. This is the overall makeup air unit diagram. And this is your kitchen control panel diagram. Everything that's in orange is high voltage for your electrician to do. Everything that's in purple is low voltage for you to do. So let's start over here with the electrician's job. The electrician needs to put in 120, 15 amps right there to H1 and N1. I'm not sure if a switch came with this box or not. If it did, just wire it in right there. If a switch didn't come with it, just any old switch from Home Depot will work great right there. And the power for the exhaust fan comes in here, goes out there to the exhaust fan. This is unnecessary. I'm not sure why the guy added it on there. I don't even know what we're trying to take status of, but if you want to take status of something, this would give you a status of basically whether or not you're being told to run. These are your fire system. You can see fire system interface. I don't know if this job even has a fire system. If it does, interface with the micro switch here and with the shunt trip breakers here. Again, all high voltage to be done by your electrician. Now, these two wires are where this package is going to tell the makeup air unit when to run and when not to run through the R and G contacts. You can see they come up over here, and we have R and G contacts. That's where those two went to. I'll zoom out so you can see that a little bit better. Okay. Sweet. So, up here also, running the power to the makeup air from the breaker. I guess I should have written breaker right there. High voltage power to the makeup air from right there. Now let's see. Everything that's left is wiring between the makeup air unit and the remote panel. So let's go over a few of those. The first and easiest one is wiring the R. R just goes from R up and around, I guess, if you want, over here to the R of the remote panel. Same thing with the C. The C of the remote panel gets wired to the C in the makeup air unit. That pattern overall continues to a large extent. Right here is 90. You can't see it because I put the highlighter over it, darn it, sorry. And right here is 5. You can see 5 from the makeup air unit up to 5 on the remote panel. And this 90 from the remote panel comes around here to the 90 in the makeup air unit. So essentially we're just taking terminals in the makeup air unit to the exact same corresponding terminal up there in the remote panel. The same thing will happen with W1 and Y1. Here we go. Here they are. Coming up to W1 and Y1. This is where I make an assumption that you can verify in the field that this W1 and Y1 are jumpered right over to this W1 and Y1. If so, then these lights will work. If they're not, then you probably need to jumper those to get those lights to work. Okay. Now we have 31 and 32 from our potentiometer on our diagram. This is where I sent you that picture, or I sent you and asked you for a picture, because I think you're going to have a potentiometer dial on here that corresponds to a temperature somewhere, maybe probably more over here actually, and that will be this component here that we had to have custom. So that 31 and 32 are going to come down here, over here. and they're going to go to 31 and 32. You can see right here it says main control center. You have some bucks here. That's because we're actually referencing that 31 and 32 will actually be found over here in this part of the unit, this 31 and 32. So again, to zoom out, this is the diagram for the heating part. This is the main control center diagram, and the 31 and 32 will be found in the main control center diagram. Okay. After that, I believe we've wired everything up. We ran all these oh, one important thing. Don't hook anything to this G contact. If we didn't have this package over here controlling the blower operation through this RNG contact, then we would want to use this R and G contact. But chances are much better we just want to use this RNG contact down here. So do not hook anything to this G right there. I think that's it. If there's anything more, we'll go over it on the phone. There it is overall. I took a picture. So that should be it. Bye.